And during the pandemic, I recognized that, Starbucks is this massive corporation that is exploiting our labor. And for me, I was, 16 years old, working two jobs, didn't have healthcare, and wanted to change my workplace. And I found out about the movement of Starbucks Workers United happening in Buffalo, New York, and said I could do this. And I was just 18 years old at the time when I started organizing my coworkers at the Starbucks location in downtown Santa Cruz at Ocean and Water. And for me, it was just a matter of wanting to fight for what we believed in, and that was higher wages, better working hours, better schedules, and making sure we were safe at our workplace. Those are just the basic things that we deserve to have. And for me, it's making sure that the union is just us as coworkers fighting together and demanding Starbucks give us a better workplace.
Hussein, 2/3 of people aged between 16 and 24 support unions. Why do you think that is? Why do you think so many among this generation are actually happy about the work unions do?
Well, yeah, no, I think it's a great question, and a number of the guests previously hit on it. The prospects for young people in the job market to having a stable future are just they're bad, and so many young people can't even consider. I know myself and anyone I've spoken to who is around my age, under the age of 30, it's hard to imagine owning a home, which I think to a lot of people correspond with a stable future. And so there's this situation that young people are in where a majority of young people blame large corporations and maximizing profit as as who's responsible for inflation.
Mhm.
And the institutions, the organization that's fighting the institutions that they feel are responsible for their situation are unions, and they're engaging in much more public fights. Unions are the groups of workers that are taking on these large corporations, like the big three automakers, like UPS, like AMPTP, and the big studios. And people feel like they have the power to change something, but they can only do it together rather than alone.
What is interesting here is that, as we were talking before, that there are many aspirations to what the workplace should become. But obviously then unions can bring more of these aspirations into practice, turn them into a reality.